There's no
It's the same
privacy
thing
in
for
public.
the news
Okay.
cameras.
Hey, look,
we
check it
can't
out.
have.
When
No,
the
listen.
police
You
come-
listen.
Well,
News
I'm done
reporters
talking to you.
also can't
When
come
the
on site.
police- when
I'm
the
the manager.
police
No.
comes and speak with you and
I'm
tell
gonna
you
ask
you're
them to
wrong,
ask you
just
to
leave.
leave.
You guys closed or open? Because I need to come in. Oh, she's pulling the door on me. What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency, and we're back at it once again. For this video, we went back to the Vet Center at Eastmont Town Center in Oakland, California. We also went back and tried to revisit the Job Center, which you just saw part of that video. They decided to pull the door on me and lock it, not let me in, even though there was a whole bunch of people in there getting services. So they clearly hadn't learned their lesson. This video was taken 2 separate days. The original video that we saw from my original visit to the Vet Center was taken on July 25th, which was a Friday. This video, I went back the following Monday on July 28th, and you're going to see part of that with me speaking with the security guard, them not letting me in the Vet Center. Then we are going to see me come back on August 1st and actually get into the Vet Center, speak with the big boss of the Vet Center, Erica, who in my opinion did a fabulous job. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about. She is definitely the right person for that job, and I believe she will now put the right people in that job or in that Vet Center with the right training. Pretty soon I'm going to do a live video to give an update about a bunch of videos we did, but I will say we have confirmed the little security guard who blew her breath in my face no longer works in this building. And from what I understand, I did not see Dr. Libby there any of the days I went back, and I did hear he no longer works there as well, but I have not been able to confirm that. I'm actually waiting on some inside source information to actually confirm. By the time you see this video, I will have went back to the Job Center again, and I will have gotten in the office, and we will see what happens, because they ain't gonna keep locking me out, and you guys know it. I'll stand there until they open the door for somebody else and push my way up in there, because I know I have a right to be in there, and there's nothing they can do. We need to quit letting our public agencies, our public offices lock the door and have this philosophy that they get to pick and choose who gets to come in our public offices and our public buildings. That needs to stop. It's completely ridiculous. Remember, these videos are always unscripted and posted in chronological order. I post them as they happen. Don't let the people say it didn't happen that way. It does happen that way. And I keep the original videos just to prove them liars when they try to lie to cover their butts. I always keep the original, and I can put it out unedited if I need to, if we start lying about it. Follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram at Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share, baby. Let's get to it, BAT. And I'm out.
I'm calling 911 now.
Call him twice. Call him 3 times.
Hey, bud.
Call him 4 times. 5, 6. Call him as many as you want.
I'll talk to him. How you doing?
I'm good. I don't need to talk to you, brother.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because this is private property, and I'm just kind of curious as to what you're doing today and what this is all about.
Like I said, I don't want to talk with you. Yeah.
Oh, but this is private property.
What's that mean?
Hi, yes, I have a gentleman here at Eastmont Town Center, and he's recording people in their suites. I asked him to identify himself. He won't identify himself.
That's a lie. You just lied to the police.
I explained to him that this is private property.
You just lied to the police.
He cannot film on the property.
That's funny.
We need help because he's going into our suites and recording.
And let them know that you were told on Friday that we could record here and there was nothing they could do.
Right next to the police substation.
Yeah.
Got it. Where exactly is he now?
He's in front of Nate Miley's office, entrance.
Oh, so it is
Suite
Nate
270.
Miley's office. Okay. So, again, this is a county supervisor's office. So we have every right to be in there and talk with the county supervisor. That's the whole fucking point of it. And like I said, look at Democrat Nate Miley.
About 5.
And he just said it. So we had every right to be in here. We have every right to get this information. And I was just grabbing the supervisor information, like I said, and then I was leaving. The lady came up snatching shit out of my hand, acting crazy, right? And then they got this dude who thinks he knows what he's talking about, but they already told him on Friday, hey, dude could be here. It's all there's public offices. So, but he could walk with me. Let's go. Come on, take a walk. Let's take a walk. Why would you tell him you asked me to identify myself and I wouldn't do it? When
Because you're recording, brother.
you didn't ask me that,
Very
but you
clear.
lied. You lied.
I asked you who are
You're
you
now a
affiliated with
documented
and
liar.
why you here.
You didn't ask me
It's
any of
not a
that.
lie. It's not somebody
Yeah.
stole something and I'm lying about theft. This is me asking you who you are and why you're on the property.
But you didn't.
I'm not
And
here to,
when
I'm
you
not here
called
to
the
conduct an
police, you
interview.
said,
I'm not
"I
here to
did."
conduct an interview. I'm here to investigate. Why are you here and why are you recording on private property?
I'm telling you, you just told the police, I asked this dude to identify himself and he won't do it.
Because
and
it's
we didn't
private
have that
property. Because it's
conversation. That's
private
not true.
property. Because it's private property.
But you're now a
before you
documented
come
liar,
onto
do you
private property,
understand?
before you come
So when
onto
you have
private
to
property
testify
and you
on
there's no
stuff,
testimony because there's no crime.
No,
Do you
will
understand the law?
eventually, though. I understand it
Do you
very well.
understand that when you
will
enter private
eventually-
property,
You will
when you
eventually,
enter private
and
property,
now we
you
have
don't have the right
documentation
because
that you're a
it's not
that you're a
I
you're
have
a documented
documentation
liar,
right here,
right?
brother, right here. So whatever it is that you're doing, I don't understand why you're doing it.
Well, it's not for you to understand.
If anything, you're being difficult.
How am I being?
If this was public access, I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you people
lying,
on TV, if this was public access, I wouldn't care what you're
it's
doing
not
here.
open to the public.
It's not open to the public because it's
Interesting.
private property and it's privately owned.
Interesting.
Privately.
Public
So which
offices
means that it's
everywhere.
privately owned.
Yeah.
So which means if you're going to come in here and record, you have to first
You
get
just wanna hear
consent
it?
from
That's
the
what you
property
think.
managers.
I mean, the police already told all your security on Friday that that's not true. You
You're
guys
being
are
difficult
completely
again.
wrong.
You're being difficult
I mean, I
again.
could just tell you to fuck off and walk away.
And
right?
that's
But I'm not doing
fine.
that.
That'll
I'm
be
trying to
great. If
speak
you can
with
tell me
you.
to fuck off all day and you can walk away, and I'll be happy with that.
Go ahead.
Tell me to fuck off
I
and
have
you can walk
places to
away
go.
right now.
Fuck off. I'm gonna go.
Good. You
I'm
can
gonna
go
go
this
my
way.
places. Yeah,
Good.
I'm going this way.
As long
But-
as you're in the property, I'm gonna be with you.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I can't have you going inside
But what
harassing
we're
the.
not gonna
I
do
can't
is
have you
if you wanna
harassing
have
the
a
tenants
conversation,
who
I
do
will
not want to
speak
meet with you,
but
nor
you're
do
not
you
just
have.
gonna speak over me and speak to me and not hear what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
If you really want
Do
to
you have some-
understand
Yes, I
what's
do.
going on, then open your ears and listen, like I did with you when I
I'll
heard
give you the
lie
benefit of
to
doubt.
the police. Right?
I'll give you the benefit.
Okay. Now this can be private property all day. It doesn't matter. The thing is when the private owner rents and leases to public tenants, they sign a lease saying, we understand you're a public agency and our building will be open to the public from these hours that you're open.
Right.
So it is considered at that point public access.
Correct.
And that's why the police told them there's nothing we can do. We
Inside.
can't make him
Correct.
leave. He
Inside.
can be anywhere.
Correct. However, if the
So-
tenant does not want to meet with you and they ask you to leave,
That's
you
just
have to leave.
Public entities.
Why
hold
did-
on,
why
hold
did
on.
the-
You just said something. Let me address
No,
it.
no,
right?
let me go
Public
back. No, 'cause I
entities
didn't finish.
Don't have a right to not meet with.
Why
us.
would she come out here and ask me to help her because you wouldn't leave?
Because she's freaking out.
Obviously, she does not
Is
want to
that
see
not
you.
is that not
If
a county
you have-
supervisor's
but if
office?
it is, but do you have an
Okay,
appointment to
then I
meet
don't
with
give a
them?
fuck
Do
what
you
she
have
wants.
an Do you have an appointment?
Doesn't matter. They're open
My
to the
point
public.
is that you cannot go into people's spaces and expect to be able to go inside and
Yes,
start
I can.
recording. No,
Yeah.
you can't.
If they're
they have the
public-
right to refuse.
Sir, you're wrong.
It doesn't
And
matter.
the police told your
You
security
refuse to
they're
identify
wrong.
to me and tell me who you are.
You didn't
refuse
ask
to
me,
give me
and
your
you ain't
first
nobody
name.
for
I
me to
asked
get
you what
identified to
entity
you.
are you representing. You gave
You're
me nothing.
nobody for me to
You're
have to
just
do
a
that to.
guy in here recording people, which you're violating their privacies.
There's no
It's the
privacy
same
in
thing
public.
for the news
Okay.
cameras.
Hey, look,
we
check it
can't
out.
have.
When
No,
the
listen.
police
You
come-
listen. News
I'm done
reporters
talking to you.
also can't
When
come
the
on site.
police-
I'm
when
the
the
manager.
police
No,
comes
no.
and speak with you and
I'm
tell
gonna
you
ask
you're
them to
wrong,
ask you
just
to
figure
leave
it out, and I'm
because
gonna tell them
they
to
know
get
it's
fucked.
private property. And they're
Why-
going to
then
ask
why
you
didn't
to
they ask me to
leave.
leave on
However, now
Friday?
if you
Why
refuse to
didn't they ask
leave,
me to
then you're
leave on Friday?
trespassing. Now, I
Then
wasn't
why
here
didn't
on
they
Friday.
have
I
me
was,
leave on
I was
Friday?
not on here on Friday. Me and you would have had this conversation on Friday.
They had it with
This
them.
is my security team.
And
they
they said
protect
there's
the
nothing we
property,
can
and
do.
if
It
anybody
doesn't
comes
matter.
into the property and they start to record,
I'll
you
just let
have
you
to
talk. Go
first
ahead.
get consent from property management.
Incorrect.
Because it's private property.
It's not.
All
It's
this right here, all these
open
folks right
to
here, this
the
is common
public.
area. And right now you're in violation because you have not gotten approval from property management to record on
Don't
the
need it.
property.
I don't need it.
Very simple.
I don't need it.
So tell me to fuck off and you can walk out.
I don't need it. I already did.
Okay.
I'm trying to speak with you to understand, but you want to escalate and you want a confrontation.
Dude, nobody
I'm not
has
interested.
approved.
See, you're
Nobody
speaking
has,
over me. You're
again,
getting louder.
no one has approved.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody approved.
Do you understand that? You just said to me, "Don't you understand the laws? Do you understand the laws?" I understand them very well regarding this. This is the First Amendment. I don't need approval to record.
Yes, you do.
Because the private entity leases to public entities don't get to refuse service to the public. We pay for that service.
Are you here for
I have
service?
a right to come in at any time.
You do. Are you here for service?
You just agreed.
I
so
can't
that's
refuse
that.
your service. If you're here
You
for
can't
an
refuse
appointment
anybody
with
anything.
Nate
You're
Miley,
just a security
for
guard.
free. If you have an
I don't
appointment
need
with the
an
vet
appointment.
center,
I
that's
don't need
fine.
an
Then you're
appointment.
here to receive
What makes
services.
you think I need
but
an
for me,
appointment?
from what I'm seeing, brother, is that you're not here for services.
You ain't
You're
seen
here with
shit.
a camera and a tripod.
You ain't seen shit.
So what's the
What
deal
does
with
that,
this?
That mean I'm not here to get to be served by my public entities? Because
Go get served.
I was trying.
That I won't stop you from
I
doing.
tried.
That
I was trying to get information,
but, right now,
the
how
lady
we're
starts
in-
yelling and screaming because
you
your
have a
idiot
camera.
security
Hold on.
guard told
You
them
don't need
on
to insult
Friday.
people, brother, 'cause
I'm
now
going
I'm
to.
starting
I'm
to
going
see
to. I'm gonna
where
say
you
whatever I
coming
want.
from.
I'm gonna say whatever I want. They told them on Friday, lock your door. This dude, he's gonna be here, start trouble, this and that. So she has this preconceived notion and acted crazy as snatching shit on my hand
You don't have a right to
because
be here
of your
like that.
security
You
guard.
can't
If
do
your
that.
security guard would have said, hey, this is a county office, dude's gonna come get information. He has a camera. He's allowed to
Have
do
you
it. The
gone down?
police just told us,
Have you gone down?
and there's nothing we can do.
Have you gone down to the
They
county
probably
services?
would have acted different,
But
right?
Did you already,
but they didn't.
Did you already go down to the county services? You said you were here for county services, right?
I'm here for all kind of shit.
So you have an agenda. You're here for a reason.
If everybody
right?
has an agenda. What's
Okay,
your agenda
that's fine.
for being
My
here?
agenda is to protect the property and the privacy
Okay,
of
you
the
have
people
an
inside,
agenda. Is
and the
that a bad
privacy
thing?
of the people inside. So there's a privacy statute that I'm talking to you about right now. That when you're
What's
dealing
the
with
privacy
private
statute?
property, that if somebody refuses to see you, or if somebody
Public
refuses to,
entities
if they
cannot
refuse
refuse
to
to see
offer
us.
you service
They
for
can't.
whatever
They
reason,
can't. It doesn't work
that's
like
their
that.
right.
It doesn't work
That's
like
their
that.
right.
Wrong.
It is their right.
You're 100%
Everybody
wrong.
has the right to turn down anybody's services if they don't want to service you.
Sir,
That's a fact.
We pay for these.
You can come
these
back
aren't.
another
These
day.
are, we pay for these county services. They don't
not
have a
getting
right
into
to
that. I'm not
refuse
getting
us.
into that.
Well, then
The bottom
you're
line
trying
is
to
you're
tell
walking
me
around
shit
with a
that you don't know
tripod
what
and
you're
you're
talking
walking into
about, and you're
people's
just speaking
spaces
over
and
me
you
and
need to
escalating the
understand that-
situation.
no.
And so I'm going to tell you to f off again. Bye. I don't need to talk.
You can
to
tell me to f
if
off
you
1,000
wanna
times.
Speak,
It's not
I'll
gonna
speak
trigger
with
me.
you. But if you're just going to try to talk over me and escalate the
Dude,
situation, I'm not interested.
You
in
have no
speaking
right.
to you at that
You have no
point.
point.
No point.
No point.
I have no point?
You have no point.
Okay. Hey, well, when the police tell you you're wrong, then just make sure I'm there so I can get your
Because
fix.
you're my first rodeo, right? You're
I
the
don't
first
care
time
if
I've
I'm
done
your
this.
fifth rodeo.
Right, and that's what
But
I'm
I
trying
can
to get
guarantee you I'm your
across to
biggest
you.
rodeo. That's what you don't
My
understand.
biggest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, watch.
All right.
At 12 o'clock, a lot of you guys are going to change your opinions.
Oh,
Just
so
give it a
far.
minute.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then let's have the authorities come. And let me
Go
just
ahead.
say this.
Do your thing.
If I'm incorrect, and the authorities come here and they prove me wrong, right? If they prove me wrong and you're in the right, you win. Because you were right and I was wrong. And guess what? I learned something.
It's not about
right?
winning.
No. But I
Right?
learned something, right? If you're right and I'm wrong and the police tell me that, I just
Well, they-
learned something today,
they
right?
told your
Which means
security
now I
guards
will
on
be,
Friday.
which would make
So
me
what's the
more,
difference?
which would make me more educated in the subject and more knowledge in the subject of what you're saying. So then I could be like, man, dude was right,
Well,
right?
let me ask
right?
you a question.
And if you're right,
couldn't you have just done that speaking with me? Because I've already been trying to tell you these laws, but you just keep yelling over me that I'm wrong and
I don't
you're
know
right.
who
and
you
all this
are. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here.
You
I don't know
can
your
ask
agenda.
Your
No, I don't
county
need to ask
security,
them.
so
Any,
you're
I'm
speaking
asking
over
you
again.
directly.
You don't want to listen, right?
You're not listening to
You
me.
can ask your
All I
you
want
can
to do is
ask
talk
your
to you
security
directly, and I wanna
guards.
understand
Listen,
what
you
it
can
is.
okay.
We're
listen,
agents for the
listen,
owners.
Let's listen. You can ask your security guards what the police told them on Friday.
Not doing that.
The police were very clear,
You're here
and so
today.
were the sheriffs
You're
downstairs.
here today.
They were like, "There's nothing we can do. He has every right to be there. He has every right to record.
Are you here
we
for services?
cannot kick people
Are you here
out.
for services?
My business is none of your business.
It's different. Are you here
I've
for?
already
I'm not
told
asking you for what. Are you here for services?
I've already told you
If
yes.
you're here for services, you can go do your service.
I've already told
if
you
you're
yes.
not here for service and you're just recording, dude, what are you doing?
Well, it's called journalism. One, it's the
Okay,
First
good.
Amendment to the
Okay,
Constitution.
so are you a reporter? Do you
I
have your
said- I
badge? Do you
said
have
that I don't need a
identification to
badge, I don't
identify
need
yourself?
identification.
Then right now you're just
You know
a
what
guy walking around
identifies
with
me
a
as a
camera. You don't have a
journalist?
badge. You don't have a lanyard. I don't know who you are.
Sir,
You gotta understand
listen,
that
you
you
just
have
don't
not
know.
identified
You don't
yourself.
know, and that's okay. Man, you'll learn today.
Well, this is
okay?
private property.
Okay.
So if you want to wait us
Well,
out, we can
that's
wait
what
us
you
out for the
think.
police.
I mean,
You
go
wanna
ahead.
go next door, we can go together.
Go
And
ahead.
if I'm wrong, let me be school.
Do
You want to go talk?
Do your thing.
You want to come with me?
Hey, I'm not. I was trying to help you and educate you. You don't want to hear it. You think I don't know what I'm speaking
Because you
about?
have not
See,
identified
there
yourself.
You go again. You just
have not identified yourself.
Crazy.
You haven't told me your name.
I don't
You haven't
have
said
to.
what affiliation you're
I
with.
don't have to.
You claim to be a reporter, but you haven't identified yourself as a
Don't have
reporter.
to. I just did.
You
I
told
said
me
I'm
to
a
f
journalist.
off, and you
That's
said you're not. No,
identifying
you told me to
myself as
f
a
off, and
journalist.
you said you're not going to talk to me. So how am I supposed to
Well, because
understand what
look
it
at
is
how
that you're here
confrontational
for?
you're being right away.
It's not a confrontation.
Yeah, it is.
No,
This is
it's
a
me
confrontation.
engaging with you, trying to understand why you're on the
When
property.
you start interrupting and speaking over people and getting louder, that
so you
becomes
wanna
a
lose-
confrontation,
confrontation.
right? Yeah.
Okay,
You,
all right.
yeah, you're creating a confrontation.
What you're doing is creating a disturbance
Well,
And
you can say
the
whatever
folks
you
in
want.
here don't want to see you.
It don't matter.
Why else would they come out and get me?
I didn't ask
I mean,
them
it
who
doesn't
they,
sound to me like they're having a fun time with you either.
I didn't ask them who they wanted to see. I can't help if somebody doesn't like my camera.
So
It
you think it's
doesn't bother
okay
me,
to just
right?
go into people's spaces and just violate their
I
privacy?
think it's okay to go into public spaces and check up on our public employees and do a story about that public
And I'm
office.
fine with that. That sounds
Absolutely.
great. That sounds great.
Okay, so when I
That
have a
sounds
lady
great.
who comes and yells
But there's a
and
process. But there's, brother,
and tries to
brother,
push me and all that
I'm
stuff,
fine with that.
There's no process. I don't have to ask permission.
But
I just
there
come
is.
in and do it.
If you were to come into my house, which is private property,
That's your house.
that's my house.
Do you rent
Private
to a
property.
public agency?
I am agents of the owner. I'm the agent of the owner, so this is privately owned.
Hey, well, get
No different than a house, but a commercial
get
building.
education. You'll be good. You'll learn. You'll learn today.
I'll
That's
learn.
fine. I'm done speaking. I don't need to speak
Good,
with you
because
anymore.
I ain't going
You'll
nowhere.
learn it.
Because at this moment right now, you're trespassing.
Okay. Well, hey, say what you want.
Okay? So you're free to go. If you're not being detained, you're free to go.
You can't detain
I'm
me.
telling
You're a
you.
fucking
That's what I'm telling you.
security guard.
You're right. You're free to go. You're free to go. You can
I've
literally
been
walk
free to
out
go
right
this
now.
whole
You don't. I
time.
mean, you
I'm
don't
free
have
to
to stay
stay.
here and talk to me. You can
I
leave.
know I don't. I know I don't.
Good.
But
Good.
I thought maybe this dude will listen, maybe he'll understand, and maybe I can help educate him a little
Dude,
bit, and he'll learn,
My
right?
name
But
is
I
Leo.
see that
What's
that's
your
not
name?
going to happen.
My
You know
name is
what I mean?
Leo. Let's build a dialogue then. My
I
name
don't-
is Leo.
I already tried, brother.
Tried?
You're not
Oh,
listening.
so it's too late now, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay, then
I've
it's too late
wasted
for you
enough
too.
time.
Then I wasted enough time. You're
I
trespassing,
know.
brother.
So
Just
go
leave.
do your thing.
No. You are my thing.
Okay. Well,
So you can either leave
or stay.
or you're trespassing
Right.
because you have no business here.
All right. That's what you think.
That's trespass number one.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens because I'm gonna give you 3 trespasses. That's it.
All good. Just like Friday, the cops are gonna say there's nothing we can do. You can record. This is all public stuff.
Did you receive a copy of this?
I don't need a copy of anything.
Do you know what this is?
I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter to me at all what it is. So I
do
need to
not
go
have
there.
the
I'll get with you in a little bit,
You
baby.
do not have the right to restrict access to common areas of the building. This is private property. This is from the owners of the building.
Okay.
So if you want to conduct business here outside of receiving services, you just got to get permission, yeah, from the owners, and then they'll
And
say,
what did I
then they
tell you
will
I'm
say,
doing?
yes, go ahead and do your thing.
What'd I
They
tell
would
you I'm
let
doing?
us know, but they haven't
What
told
did I
us.
tell you I'm doing?
But they haven't
What
noticed.
did I tell you I'm
Did you
doing?
talk to the owners?
What did I tell you
You
I'm
said
doing?
you're conducting a
What
study
did
and
you
you're
just
a
say?
reporter.
You said if you want to do something else besides get service here, you have to ask the owners. What did I tell you I'm doing? I'm getting service from our public entities that are here. Right? Now, what that is none of your business.
No.
Whether
I
they like it
understand
or
that,
not
I
is
understand
none
that.
of your
That's
business.
none of my business.
Right?
But you're not here for that.
But I've told you. How do you just assume? You
Go.
make it up?
You don't have to stand here and talk to me.
Well, I've been talking to you.
Go ahead and get your
I'm
services.
trying to be respectful. I'm talking to you. But
Well, you told me to
other
fuck
than
off, so
that-
I think the respect was kind
Well,
of
you
thrown out
started
the
yelling
window a
and,
while
and
ago.
talking
I can
over
tone
me
it
and
down. It's
being
not too late for
disrespectful,
me.
right?
It's not too
Okay,
late for me.
de-escalate then.
Okay, then
you
let's
should do
de-escalate.
that.
So,
right? So let me tell you the way
do your
trespass
thing.
works. You can't trespass people from public property, right? This could be private property.
It's not public.
but that office right there is public property.
And what if they
right?
refuse to see you?
They cannot do that
Oh, they
because
can't?
public service entities can't refuse service to the people that pay for them. You got to understand, I own part of that. You own part of that. The people own that office. Those people don't own it, right? Like I said, around 12, they're going to find out and they're going to change their tune. I'm back today to file a complaint and do some other things I need to do with them and some other offices here. They're going to learn a lesson, so will you guys, right? You should have already learned it by them telling you on Friday that cops left twice.
I didn't think you would be back.
Twice.
So now that you're here, that's why I wanted to talk to you
Oh,
and
I was gonna be
investigate
back
and try
for
to
sure.
understand what it is that happened on Friday
again,
and what it is that you're here today.
I'm a journalist.
Journalist, thank
I'm
you.
doing a story on a lot of these offices. I'm going to go in these offices and conduct business and ask for stuff that I need, which is your
none of my business. HIPAA, I understand.
And that's
yeah.
pretty much that,
Okay.
right? Now, whether they like it or not, or want me to or not, means nothing. Okay. You should also talk to some of your security guards who want to ride around the building trying to get people hurt by saying, he's ISIS, he works for ISIS, and I got him on camera doing it, which we're going to expose all of you guys, right? So be ready for it. Your company's not going to like it. I'm just letting you know, I've already put up their information, and like I said, at 12, you guys will learn more of a lesson.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
So other than that, whether they like it or not is none of my business.
Okay.
They cannot like a camera. I understand that, but they work for the public, and I'm allowed to be in there to get information like I have in my pocket from the county supervisor. That's why his office is there and open And whether they like it or not means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, no,
I don't
get that.
give a fuck.
I get that.
Right?
I get that.
So,
it's the common area which we're in right now.
which we have a right to walk in, go into our public offices.
Right. You
I
can't
have,
record.
yeah, I can.
No,
if I have a right to walk to these
Because
offices, I have a right to exercise my.
This is
Listen,
called
let me
common
help you out.
space. Once you go inside the suite, I understand that.
Let me help
but you're
you
not
out.
inside the suite.
If
You're
I
outside.
have a First Amendment right to be here, to go to these offices and record while I do it, I can record in all these spaces.
Brother, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
You're just
Okay?
wrong, and
I'm
I
just trying to
understand
understand why
that, 'cause I deal
you
with it
are
all the
here.
time. I told you.
Right.
What did I
and
tell
you're
you?
telling me you're a journalist
Okay.
and you're here investigating.
Now you know.
I get that.
There you go. That's all you need.
But in order for you to do that, because it's private property, the owners have to give
Here we
consent.
go with this again.
They haven't
You're
told us. They
incorrect.
haven't told us
Yeah,
anything
you're wrong.
about you coming on the property.
If that
They haven't
was
told
true,
us to expect you.
Let me help you. If that was true, when your security and all them called the police Friday, and there was 9 Oakland PD here Friday, and 3 sheriffs who talked to me downstairs from the downstairs offices on Friday, and they said they don't want you here, and I told them I don't give a fuck, I'm staying, go ahead and arrest me if you want to. And they pushed this, and they were here for like an hour, and they left while I was still here and walked to other offices and walked around. If you were correct, they would have arrested me because I'd be committing a crime at that point.
Well,
they did not arrest me because I was not committing a
didn't-
crime, and they know better.
They didn't
That's
tell the
thing.
officers that you were trespassing.
Yes,
they
they
just
did.
They just wanted you to
I
leave.
have him on camera
But they
saying
didn't want
he's
to press, but they didn't
trespassing.
want
This
to-
is private
right.
property.
All
I have
they- all
the
they
lady
wanted-
from the property management company
Yes,
walking
yes,
around
yes.
telling the cops. I have it all on camera. So you don't know what happened, and I get that. But when you come up and start yelling and talking over people, as a man myself, I'm just going to tell you to f off, right? If you want to have a regular dialogue and conversation, then we have that regular dialogue and conversation. You don't understand that these people create the issue. Your security guard who came and blew her shit breath in my face on Friday created the issue. This close on camera blew a big ass shit breath of shit sandwich. She said you just ate her sandwich, unless it was filled with shit. You know, all these things that your security did here, all unprofessional and bullshit, right? Calling people names, talking shit, that's not professional at all. Like I said, I'm here to expose it. We want to know, and the property management company probably wants to know how you guys are doing your job. So, there you go. Hey, smile about it, but that's
No,
what
I mean,
it is.
I don't know why you're here. Again,
I just
you
told you, I'm
told
doing
me
a story.
1,000 times that you're doing a story, and
Okay,
that's
there you
fine.
go. That's all
But
you
the
need.
same thing goes for news reporters. They're not allowed to report on the property.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
You know how many news reporters I had on the property, and I had to let them know? Property manager came out, talked to them, and told them.
Oh, maybe they
showed them
just
the
don't
piece
know.
of paper. Right,
But
they
if
don't
they're
know.
also,
You're
if they're
right.
not
They
coming
don't
to
know.
these offices, that's a different thing, right?
Well,
It makes it different.
you have to
now,
respect the
as
people's
a,
privacy
as a,
too, though,
but there is
right?
no
There's a privacy.
in public.
No, this is not
That's the
public.
law. It
You
is.
keep saying
It
it's
is.
public.
It
This is private property.
Public.
No. This whole entire building,
You'll learn.
600,000
You'll learn.
square
It's all
feet.
good. You'll learn.
Well, then go on and do your thing. If
I'm
I'm in the
going
wrong,
to.
go on and
But
do your thing.
I just feel strongly that maybe you'd be open-minded enough to listen.
I would be open-minded, but you told me to f off the moment I approached you.
Look how you came at me. Look
And,
at you
and,
calling the
and,
cops
and look
and
at how you
lying,
came
though.
at me because you told me to f off.
I just told
So,
this dude
go ahead
to
and do your
identify
thing.
himself,
Go ahead
and
and
he
do your
told
thing.
me no. We got
Do
you
your
on
thing.
camera being
Go
a
ahead.
liar, so we've documented that.
Do your thing.
As a security guard,
Come on.
eventually you're going to have to testify in court.
Come
When
on.
that video goes out
Do
there,
your thing.
the defense
on.
lawyer is
Do
going
your
to
thing.
ask
Do
you
what you
questions
gotta do.
about that.
Come on,
Hey,
let me
do you
see.
typically lie while you
Let
do your
me
job?
escort you
Right.
while you do what you got to do.
I don't need your help.
Well, then I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, well, neither am
Good. Then we stand right here.
I. Okay, then
Okay,
what's
good.
your fucking point?
Good. Good.
What's your
My
point?
fucking.
Do something else. It's funny. I find all this funny, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're going to see here, these people are going to have their attitude a little bit different, like I said, at noon. Right now, they can try to refuse. Like, I just hit the button, and you see that's the lady from Friday. They can try to refuse the service, but like I said, that video posts at 12 o'clock. I have it already uploaded and scheduled. When it posts, and all the stuff that happens that comes with that, you guys know what I'm talking about. These people are going to change their attitude, and when I come back, it'll be like I said, yes sir, no sir, can we help you, like it's supposed to be. These people work for us. Everybody needs to remember that. And at this point, I'm just ringing the bell, making sure they understand I'm here and need service. So after that, we should be good, and they'll help. Oh, maybe they're going to help. I need to do a records request and file a complaint on you and Dr. Libby, so. Okay, you guys will learn at 12, promise you. So I guess nobody's getting in here at this point because I need help. So if you guys didn't hear what she said, I can't help you. I'm not going to let you in. Dr. Libby XYZ is coming, right? So
you're kind of blocking the doors for visitors here, sir?
well, I'm here too, trying to visit.
They're here too, so they're
I
not
don't
going to
know.
let you in.
I don't know what to tell you. Yep, not coming in. The Vet Center is temporarily closed. This is supposed to be open now. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, they have the door unlocked now. That's very good.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Jay. What's yours?
Jay. Nice to meet you, Erica.
Oh, you're Erica. Awesome. I just sent you our email.
Oh,
Did you not get it?
I have quite a few. I might have.
I'm assuming you did. I see you guys got the door unlocked now. That's good.
Yeah, the door. Yeah, it is unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can somewhat understand. Like, I was actually just talking to a couple police officers out here, and we were talking about the locked doors in another place, right?
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I can understand, like, why sometimes we would have to have our doors locked, but it also gives the employees the perception that they can now let in who they feel like, right? And so, awesome. It seems a little calmer here today.
Yeah.
And stuff, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I was just coming back to actually be able to hopefully do my public records
Absolutely.
request, and
Absolutely.
then I'm on my way. I won't be with you guys long, so
For sure.
just got to do the request and then get gone because I wasn't able to do it.
Yeah,
As we saw.
I saw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but
I apologize. You know what? I'm the deputy district director. I'm the leader. Going to take responsibility, and we got to get our staff trained. And so I really do apologize for that.
awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you. I
absolutely.
appreciate you taking responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, it rolls downhill, right?
That's right.
So you guys got to hear it all at the top,
That's-
and
hey.
then you got to roll it down.
Yeah. But you know what? There's been, it's a good learning opportunity. There's been some really great things come out of it too. So,
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not all supposed to be negative. Although sometimes the confrontations get negative. After a while, I lose my temper when I'm being, called names and kicked out and all these other things, and then other people lose their temper. But at the end of the day, I think it's like, how do we proceed forward? Because this office is going to be here, right? And somebody else is going to come with a camera,
Yeah.
or a vet's going to come
Exactly.
and not like how they were treated, and they're going to want to record how they were
Couldn't-
treated. But
couldn't
now we'll be
agree more.
trained. So, like
Yep.
you said, could be a positive thing as
Yeah,
well. So.
definitely. Yep,
It's a good thing.
absolutely. And just identifying, holes in the game, and we can always get better.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, we're all improving, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, so we don't have any clients here today. This is our corridor that leads to the clinical space, but you are welcome all through here.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got our group stuff on the wall. We've got. I know you weren't able to take pamphlets last time.
No, he angrily gave me a bunch
Oh,
after
okay.
he was told. Yeah.
Okay.
He grabbed every single one and those ones and then shoved them at me. So I have everything more than I was even going to take. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, and I was never going to go down this way.
I know. This is what you do. You know that.
Yeah, I know where to go and not
Yeah.
go. Yeah. But yeah, if I could just do the public
Absolutely.
records request
Sure
and then.
thing.
Yeah, because you guys federal, you guys have 20 days to get back to me, I believe it is. So
It is 20, yeah. But I think hopefully we're getting them a little quicker than that. I do apologize. I was trying to take a little bit of a,
lunch.
yeah.
You got to get it while you can, right?
That's the one thing I've learned about this job.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, I'll send it right now to the FOIA office.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you probably won't see this video, but if for some reason we do, this is how I should have been treated the very first time I came in.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you can give me your name and what you need.
Yes, I'll do it anonymously, or you could put Jay, that's fine.
Jay.
Yeah, that's what people call me. My name's Jonathan. Obviously, everybody knows my name because I'm on the internet, but I go by Jay.
Jay. Got
yeah.
it.
So I would like Dr. Libby's information. So it would be his name, full name, which I already know, his salary, which I already know, but I still request it.
Sure.
I would like a copy of his last pay stub that was given from today's date, so whatever that last pay stub is.
I'll put as of 8/1.
Yeah.
Okay.
any and all emails to and from the vet center or VA regarding my visit here on the 25th?
VA and Vet Center regarding, I'll say, yep, First Amendment. Is it? That was 7/26.
7/25, yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, any and all emails to and from you guys. So anything you guys received, anything you guys got back, and then any emails that were sent out by you, your superiors, anybody, like a memorandum or regarding my visit, like a training memorandum is
Yep,
kind of what I'm looking for.
for sure.
And I was going to get the other lady who was sitting in that chair. I don't know if she's not here today.
Leanne.
Who?
Leanne, the office manager?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to ask for her stuff. I don't think it's relevant to what I'm doing. I think she kind of tried the best she could. And then, so I'll just focus on Dr. Libby. So we'll get his email. I already have his email address, but the emails that he got sent to and from, any that you guys got sent about the trip, I got his pay stubs, I got his name, I got his salary, I got, I think that's it. That's all I really need. I dropped a bunch of stuff off because I had to put the video out in order just to be able to do this. Because I did come back the next day and they were like, we ain't letting you in. It's not going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, I came back the very next day and they were like, you ain't, it was, what's her name? She was like, she's like, Dr. Libby might come talk to you, but we ain't letting you in. We've been told not to let you in, so you ain't
Do you
coming
have
in.
that video?
I do.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah. I have your email.
Yeah.
I think it's Erica.Gallmeyer at VA.gov or whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
I do. I have that video. It was the very next day. Even that they called security and he was arguing with me, and but I think they now are trained as well. So
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I was coming back to actually do the records request because
Yeah.
I figured, hey, by now they'll know. Maybe they've made some calls and everybody's calmed down and they've figured it out.
Talk to the,
But
right
no, they were
people.
like, we're not letting you in.
Okay.
And then I think, well, hold on, it couldn't have been the next day.
Oh, wait,
I
because that was
believe-
Friday.
Yeah, the 25th was a Friday, so it was Monday.
Okay.
It was the next Monday. And so, yeah, they were like, no, we're not. Doors locked, you ain't coming in.
Yeah, please send me that.
I will. I can send that to you, definitely. And then I just haven't put it out because it wasn't, I was like, it really wasn't my I was actually in a hurry. I was just trying to do this records request and be on my way. And so I was like, I'm not here for a video, though I always record it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to focus on hers because I think she was trying to do the best she could without
With
knowing
the information she had.
Yeah, I think maybe just everybody calming down. I really think the higher ups should have known, but who knew and I feel like did a really good job, and I just want to give kudos to her. I think her name was Hannah.
Yeah.
She was so awesome. Like
She's
she
so
would
awesome.
calm down and she's like, let me call somebody, and she put it
Yeah.
on speaker, and like it's a tense situation, and I think she just did so excellent.
She did great. Thank you
Yeah,
for saying that.
She did so. Like I have to be transparent too, right? I can't be
Yeah.
like everybody's bad, Like I have to be
Thank
honest.
you.
So I think she did great.
I super appreciate that.
Yeah, and I even asked her because like I was asking her name, and she was like wanting to walk away, and I was like, Hannah, please do. I didn't know her name at the
Yeah.
time, but I was like, please do a good job. Like I'm gonna get all your info, and I just want to say who did good because I appreciate what you did. And then she
Yeah.
told me her name, and she was
Aw.
super cool. So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Thank you for that.
I think I'll just focus on that stuff for right now. If
Yeah.
something else pops up, I will contact you guys again and ask.
Absolutely.
And then I'll come back in 20 days, and you guys should have an initial response for me by then.
So let me just make sure I got everything. So Dr. Libby's name, salary, copy of last pay stub as of today, 8/1/25. Any and all emails to and from VA and Vet Center from Dr. Libby. See, this is why I gotta read it out loud.
Yeah, so anything he sent
Sure.
out to and from
Yeah.
regarding this that day,
Regarding
and then
the visit.
anything you guys got and responded to
Beautiful.
just as a whole
Okay.
regarding this incident.
Yep.
Because part of what I do is I like to also look at the emails that people who support me sent, and I don't put them on blast, as I
Sure.
should say, but some people are pretty aggressive and rude and
Yeah,
shouldn't be.
well, we got some threats. I will tell you that, and you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's learning, right? I'll tell you what it did do, which was great. Not that I want threats, but what it did do was we had VA police come over just to take a look at him. And we were able to, kind of sort out also this is a newer building, so sort out OPD's role versus VA's role,
Yeah, I brought that up.
Well,
Because OPD doesn't even have jurisdiction.
So
in
that
here.
was great
Yeah.
that we were able to talk through that, and yeah. So actually, the lieutenant is gonna speak with them as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and I always put myself out there too. Like, if you guys need training on this or just somebody to talk to, I'm always available. I'd rather teach.
Somebody stopped by and told me that yesterday.
Did they?
I think her name was Jada.
Oh, she emailed me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she emailed me.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was like, he does training. I actually had set it up with our Office of General Counsel. So I sent out training materials. I actually spoke to my staff, all of my directors that I oversee, Tuesday. And then we sent it out, which you'll see when you get the FOIA. But we scheduled with our attorney training as well.
Good, and they should be able to tell.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're wrong about stuff, so just be aware. Because I've had, I dealt with the Office of the Inspector General's lead counsel for the state of California parole, and I went in their office and was recording, and he came out and was like, "You can't be here. We're calling the police and all that stuff." So it's like, if you don't know this stuff, you just don't know, and there's a lot to it. With the federal, what I'll tell you is it's really simple because there's a Department of Homeland Security memo that was put out in 2010 and 2018 because of two different cases that came out.
Okay.
So in 2010, they put one out saying, "Hey, people can record our federal buildings. Like, you guys can't go mess with them."
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I remember a change. I remember something changing. I thought it was about 4 years ago, but I'm thinking it's that 2018 that you're talking about.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
So 2010, there's a case that's out of San Francisco from the federal building. It's called the Musumeci case. And that kicked off that first memo. And then a couple individuals, I think they were in LA, and this one's called that Askins case. They were messed with at a border checkpoint or something, and they were recording, they got arrested, and a lawsuit happened, and that's when they put out the 2018 one that said, hey, it's not just outside, it's inside as well, for news purposes. And then there's a specific code that I gave everybody when I was here, and it's in the Code of Federal Regulations, and it's really clear. It says, tenant agencies, blah, blah, blah. If you're recording for personal purposes, you have to have permission. If you're recording for commercial purposes, like filming a movie or something,
they break it all down.
You have to have permission. But if you're filming for news, you get it. Like, you're free to do it in public areas.
Yeah,
so.
this is helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm always here, like I said, and
Yeah, Jada was telling me. She said he's done audits and it hasn't gone very well, and then what do you know? He's the trainer the next, like a few months down the road.
Yeah, because it's more about education, not confrontation.
It
right?
is.
I really try to avoid it at first. Now I test people for sure. I can be testy and I can say things that make people be like, but I really want to see what they know. And then if we're still all being open-minded and it doesn't go crazy like it did, then we can talk and there can be education.
Yeah.
But also, it's about testing our rights. I'm not going to say it's not. So
it's the point.
But
mutual accountability.
You guys have an important job. I mean,
we do, and that's But listen, I'm going to say this, and I don't want it to sound. I am not complaining. We have to rebuild that public trust after this, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with starting from the bottom and doing it. Because we really do great work, and I wish we could have. What I would have loved is if you would have come in, we would have handled it, correctly, and then said to you, "Hey, do you want to see some cool things that we do?" I mean, you can just see from the group stuff, we do some pretty neat things, equine-assisted therapy, and Anyway, it's an opportunity for growth.
Well, and that's why you're the right person for the job, right? That's why you're in this position, because of that attitude right there. So clearly somebody's seen it in you and was like, she needs to be here. So I'll just wait for the response. I was going to come back, but there's no need. You have my email.
Yeah.
And then I'll send you the...
but you're welcome to.
I'll send you the videos from that next Monday,
Please.
just so you can.
I didn't
whatever,
know that.
Train. Yeah, I'd come back, and they were like, "Nope." I waited around for a while, and then I was like, "No, I'm out of here. I gotta go." So.
Well, I'm sorry, and
There's
sorry
kids
to caught
right
me
there.
eating. I really don't want to look unprofessional.
Well, you gotta eat.
I also know that the door has been locked, and I don't want anyone to think that we're not open, so I'm sitting up here. Yeah. I'm sorry, Jay.
Well, that's okay. I appreciate your professionalism. Thank you very much.
Thanks for giving us a chance
Yeah.
to try to do it again.
Well, we have to. Like I say, you guys are going to be here. We don't control the disciplinary process. I know what people want. Whether that happens or doesn't happen, as long, for me, it's like, sometimes I think certain things are deserved, maybe some are not, but like the training has to go because you guys are going to be here. People are going to work here. Some people are going to come here looking for help and not like the way they're treated, and this is like your only witness that doesn't lie, right? And if I didn't have this that day and emailed you, you guys might have said, I don't think that happened because they said it didn't, or whatever, right?
I mean, I think it hits different, right? Like when you see something on camera, it just hits different.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, like, you're like, that actually, this is happening, right? Like, yeah, you're right. It hits a lot different.
Yeah, so.
Anyways,
Did you get the footage that you needed?
yeah, I was just here to do the
okay.
records request today. I didn't need nothing in here as far as that. I was surprised that it was open. You guys still have the temporary closed sign
Well,
up?
it's the pantry. We had a
Gotcha.
food pantry that we were partnering with our voluntary services on. It's actually being moved. That was in the process. That's neither here nor there. But we have people that stop by, and I just want to prepare them kind of ahead of time before they come in. That the food pantry's closed.
Oh, you know what? That was a question I was going to ask. Maybe you'll answer it. The phone lines were disconnected for a while, probably because the amount of calls.
Somebody told me this yesterday, not to interrupt you. So one of your callers called and told me this. So I actually took the number. Oh, that's a cute little puppy. I actually took the number that he told me he was trying to get through and couldn't. I think what happened, because we relocated, I think it's still showing up on Google. So I need to work with comms. The other thing that was happening is, for the first 3 days, both lines were ringing and the call center was ringing. And I think it was ringing busy because we've been getting them since then.
So I called the number that was on the door.
Let's try it.
I called it a couple times. The first time I called it, it said this number is disconnected.
Interesting.
And then like a day later, I called it, and it was like, we're forwarding you to a call center, and they sent us to a call center in Colorado or something.
Yeah, our combat.
Everybody was super happy with those people. Everybody's like, oh, it goes to a call center in Colorado now. These people were so nice. We spoke to this person and that person, and somebody sent me your emails. Like, I spoke to his boss, Erica. She was super nice, and blah blah blah. And so everybody like had good things to say after that. So
I appreciate it. I'm gonna test this right now.
Gotta be
Darren,
transparent.
I'm gonna test the phone number out here. Tell me if it comes through.
Okay.
Do you mind if I do that right now?
Oh no, do your thing. I'm gonna be on my way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the phone. I was just say my point is that like it was going, and I'm sure you guys were getting a ton of calls because I know how it works, right? And then it was disconnected, and then that everybody was happy when they were connected to like the call center because those people were super nice. So that was my point.
Well, but that's another thing. It's funny because I was telling our chief of operations, who used to be my boss, and I was telling him, I said, man, this is the beauty of it, right? Like you learn certain things, and I said, I think something is wrong with our freaking phone. So you tipped us off to that. Well, your caller did yesterday, so.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get so much, and it's just like the phone company's like, man, something's going on. You know,
I know.
when you have hundreds
we
of
did have
thousands of
that
people
move. Yes.
viewing and maybe 20 or 30,000 calling, like sometimes those calls last for days. So
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, again, you know, we put together a team and we answered them. I want to make sure we get back to every single person, so we're tracking that too.
I appreciate that. This had ended up on Channel 7 or Channel 2 or whatever. You guys would have been getting the same calls. So now some people probably are harassing, which we don't condone, but like there's nothing we can do.
He doesn't want me in that.
Take a picture. Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you. I'm going to test the phone.
Let's check this place out. This is going to be our follow-up here. 12 to 12:30. No one under 18. So they're open 8:30 to 5. I do see people in there. Clearly they didn't learn a lesson because the door is locked. So we will put out video about it. Like, obviously we need to what's the word I'm looking for? We need to, show it, because it's like 1:30, maybe like close to 2 o'clock now. So they have their door locked. Clearly, I'm assuming that the security guard probably came down and said, hey, that dude's back. And so they locked the door. But we have people in here doing whatever they're doing right now, right? So we are going to, pop in when they open the door. They're going to let people out eventually. I'm going to go in and we'll see what happens, right? Like, they just need to do a good job, be professional, and it is what it is. They're going to keep it like that, but so we have people, like I said, clearly these people didn't learn, the vet center did, and these people didn't, maybe. These are just regular people
I'm a
going
citizen.
in.
I don't want my picture taken.
Okay, well, I'm keeping you off. No problem. Are you guys open? All right. Watch what happens. So she just shut and locked the door. You have these people coming out. I'm a private citizen. I don't want my picture taken, and I kept them off, right? But now you got the lady coming out, locking the door. So clearly they didn't horrible. Clearly they didn't learn their lesson, right? And the videos came out. I'm surprised that they're still acting like it. And so they're locking the door. They're letting in who they want. We got the same lady from the video who just locked me out. And I said, are you guys open? And she ignored me. And they're open 8:30 to 5. And it's not lunch. We're at 1, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So
hello. I just wanted to make sure, is this the correct spot?
For Social Security, that's upstairs.
Upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
are you guys closed or open? Because I need to come in. Oh, she's pulling the door on me. Like I said, I will be back. I will get in the office, and they're going to learn a lesson. They clearly didn't learn their lesson this time. I'm going to make sure they learn it the next time.